Talk about 3 NBA player props I like for Tuesday's 4-game slate. One is going to be dependent on news, so we're going to wait for news on Paul George. We'll talk about that here in a second. But if you guys are new, my name is DK, and again, I cover content for Prizepicks, which is a player prop site. If you guys are not familiar, you can use the code DKDFS. It will give you a 100% match up to $100. Also cover content for DraftKings. Had a very good day on DraftKings overall yesterday. Could have been a massive day if that Jazz Timberwolves game went to overtime, but still was a great day overall. And then recapping everything on Prizepicks for Patreon, went 3-1 in the NBA. It's a really good day overall there. Also hit on a straight bet of Steph Curry rebounds, so that was nice, very, very profitable. And then NFL also went 3-1, could have been a full sweep. And Jake Ferguson had 1 catch to go over. Cost me $500 there, but hey, it is what it is. Unfortunately, Robert Williams hooked us on the YouTube play, but that's the issue with making these videos early, is there's just not a lot on the board, right? And even right now, there's just not a lot on the board. Most of the good value comes later in the day when I react quickly to news and post on Patreon. So it does kind of suck, but you have to get these videos out early. So, yeah, that was the recap. Again, if you guys do enjoy, just make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And let's talk about it. So, first play, we're going to go over to Damian Lillard assist. Right now, it's at 8 assists. And I was taking a look at some numbers. Over the last 4 games, his potential assists are way down, only averaging 12 potential assists over the last 4. I think it's just because Damian Lillard is really carrying the load offensively. Right? If you take a look at those games, 30 points, 50 points, 36 points, 40 points. So he's being relied on a lot to score the ball and not as much actually playmaking. Now, don't know if this trend is going to continue, but Damian Lillard is on fire offensively. So I think he's going to still be aggressive and look for his shot more. So we're going to take less than 8 assists here for Damian Lillard. And second one, we're going to go over to Jakob Poeltl points. And right now, that is set at 12.5. We're going to take more than 12.5 points here for Jakob Poeltl. With Devin Vassell off the court, he does get a bit of a bump. And also, what I've been noticing is his minutes have ticked up of late. If you take a look at last game for Jakob Poeltl, he would have actually played a bit more, but he got in some foul trouble here. Got a little bit of foul trouble here to end the second quarter, and then got in foul trouble early in the third and lost a good chunk of minutes. And he still played 31 minutes while getting in foul trouble. So as long as this game stays competitive, which it should, Brooklyn without Kevin Durant playing on the road, this game should stay competitive. We're going to take more than 12.5 points here for Jakob Poeltl. Again, usage bump without Devin Vassell, and his minutes have also ticked up of late. And the last one is going to be dependent on news here. So Kawhi Leonard at 5 assists. If Paul George is in, I think I like taking less than 5 assists here. If you take a look at the odds on sportsbooks, right now it's set at 4.5. There is juice on the over, but you're getting a half-point discount there. And if Paul George is in, you're just going to have Paul George probably not going to play full minutes, but he's going to be, one of their primary playmakers. You're not going to have the ball in Kawhi's hands as much if Paul George is in. So that one, for me, is dependent on if Paul George plays or not. So if you have just notifications on and you get news that Paul George is in, you can go ahead and take less than 5 assists here for Kawhi Leonard. So those are going to be the picks for today, guys. Damian Lillard, less than 8 assists. Jakob Poeltl, more than 12.5 points. And Kawhi Leonard, depending on Paul George news, if Paul George is in, like taking less than 5 assists there. So that'll do it, guys. Really appreciate it for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video.